The company Nawec last week formally announced the conclusion of its contractual agreement with Karpowership effective 2nd May 2025. This latest development could have a significant impact in the country's power supply operations. Nawec, however, said the move to end the partnership is aligned with the Gambia's broader energy strategy, which emphasizes energy independence and investment in local infrastructure. Our reporter Mamadi Barrow tells us more of that in this report.
The agreement, initially signed in February 2018 for a 2-year term, provided 30 megawatts of power, addressing chronic electricity shortages and stabilizing the national grid. The contract was extended in 2020 for 2 years and again in 2022 for 3 years, with Karpowership supplying up to 40% of the Gambia's electricity at its peak, bringing a 7-year partnership to a close, marks a significant shift in the Gambia's energy strategy. The decision not to renew the contract reflects Nawec's move towards more sustainable and cost-effective energy solutions for the country. According to the country's power grid, the decision to end the contract is also aligned with the Gambia's broader energy strategy, which emphasizes energy independence and investment in local infrastructure, including the reactivation of its own generators and the continued expansion of sustainable domestic energy sources. Energy experts see the move as a step toward long-term sustainability, but one of potential short-term challenges. Meanwhile, Nawec acknowledged Karpower's role since 2018 when it began supplying a large portion of the country's power needs through its floating power plant, thus assuring the public that measures are in place to minimize disruptions and maintain stable electricity supply during this transition. Karpower also highlighted the scale of its contribution, emphasizing that at the highest of their operations, they supplied up to 40% of the country's total electricity demand. The company stated that they remain open to future collaborations that support the country's energy ambitions and broader development goals. But despite this significant contribution, the two parties last week opted the end of their 7-year collaboration. Concerns were growing over the Karpower deal due to the exorbitant amounts the country was said to be paying the company and the longevity of the contract. Between 2018 and 2020, the government paid the company about $4.4 billion, which was equivalent to about $88 million, given the prevailing exchange rate at the time. This comes to an annual average of about $1.5 billion, or about $30 million, based on the exchange rate at the time. Given that the contract is now at least 7 years old, it means that the government has paid Karpower over $10 billion. These funds paid to Karpower, if invested into the country's energy sector, could build a permanent 200 megawatts thermal power plant, significantly boosting local capacity. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Mamadi.